Okay, the first tip is going to be about naming and color coding different stuff in Ableton. So you can name anything from clips to tracks to samples to scenes, whatever you want to try and remember. In order to do that, you click on anything and you press Command R. So one thing I like to remember is like a hardware synth, for example. I could just name it and I'll name the patch. So that way I remember the patch for that section or for that song. Sometimes I forget which patch I used, and this is an easy way to keep track of which patch or which preset I was using with which track. And you can name anything you want, try and do something memorable, or if it's vocals, name the chorus or, the verse, name different sections of your arrangement. Also, you can color code different things in Ableton to keep track of them. Like, I like to color code the higher instruments with lighter colors and the darker or the low end instruments with darker colors, and maybe the drums are like grays and blacks and stuff. So I don't know, just helps me see the track visually and therefore helps me organize. Now I'm getting into the next tip. You can click on the arrangement section if you're trying to like arrange your track, I guess, take different loops and make it into a more composed piece of music. You could click that, and you can make different sections of the arrangement that you could sort of hot swap to and get to different points in your song. I like doing this. It helps me organize my song and like get a better sense of how it's going to be as a full-fledged composition as opposed to just a loop. And it helps me move forward with the songwriting process by knowing where different parts of the song are at, knowing where like the energy changes up. And yeah, alternatively, if you're in the scene loop mode, if you're pressing tab, you can name different scenes, maybe you name like different 16-bar sequences or 8-bar scenes, and you can name and color code those just to sort of help organize the arrangement of your track, So you could organize your track over time instead of just jamming with the loops, and that might move you forward to the later stages of production and help you organize and finish your track. Oh, and the third tip for helping arrange your tracks is, you gotta keep it G. You know what I mean? And by that I mean you gotta group stuff. You gotta press Command G or Control G, and you could do all kinds of grouping and organizing, and just putting different elements of your song into organized sections. So not only will it help you keep track of things, but you can also manipulate multiple tracks or effects at once. And you can even like do your reverb like this, so you can see your reverb differently and keep it all on one track. You could group different effects together and create these effects bus things. I'll insert the correct name of that. Yeah, and you could like adjust the volume of them and just have different chains of audio, or you could group different tracks together and adjust the volume of them simultaneously. Like if you have multiple tracks layered on top of each other and you want to manipulate the volume all at once. Yeah, just grouping stuff together is just really helpful. So there you have it. 3 Ableton Live organization tips to help you be more efficient in your production sections. If you have any tips, let me know, because I would like to be more efficient in my production sessions. Yee. Yo, let me know what you think of this video. Check you later, skater.